We're out here again, same spot. Rudder's way out there. Barely see him. And now it's overgrown a little bit. They're gonna eventually develop this area, I'm quite sure. It's not gonna stay like that. And then there's a complex over here. I like the burritos they have. They have a burrito spot over here. I'll probably get some. Just a good spot for him because he's so wound up all the time. He's got to exercise every day. The shepherd, he's out there chasing those little squirrels. So we have a positive cancer diagnosis. We don't know yet the treatment or the next step until we do the biopsy. So the PET scan indicated that it was positive. So now we have to deal with what's to come after this. I don't know a lot about cancer. I've not had to deal with it, luckily, or any of my family members yet till now. So we're gonna have to go and do the biopsy now and then find out whether it's fast growing, slow growing, or how much it's spread. They did say it spread to some of the lymph nodes, not all of the lymph nodes. So we'll find out more later. But we do know now that it's positive. So that was like the worst case scenario. When you hear cancer, you're hoping, or biopsy or anything related to possible cancer, you're hoping that it's gonna not be anything and the results are gonna turn up negative or benign. But that's not how it's gonna be for us. So we'll have to deal with this the next step and find out more. There's Rudder right now. Good boy. He came back. Good. There's Sissy. Sit, Rudder, quit it. Here, fix your jacket. Okay, there. I'm gonna keep him out here for a little bit because he's exercising. Come on, Gambit. He's over there. Come back. Hey, come here. Gambit. Gambit. Come here. Hey. I don't want him over there because if a car comes, he's on the other side of the street and might cross by himself. Come on. Come on, you guys. Let's go over this way. Rudder. Come on. You guys, this way, over here. He doesn't like the field so much now that it's grown over. When it was all tilled and turned over before we came, it was easier, I think, for him to run through it. Oh boy. So we can't really get away from medical stuff with him because when we have one thing that we're dealing with, like the hip surgery that didn't go very well, wasn't a positive outcome from that. There were complications, and it's still, after it's been a year, not really any better mobility. So that, and then the aneurysm surgery, and there's a couple hernias that need to be removed, and we can't even get to that. We can't get to the hernias because we're now dealing with a nodule or a growth on the lung that they said is concerning. Did a couple CT scans and then a PET scan, and now they're going to biopsy it. And they said after they biopsy it, they'll know, I guess, what kind of cancer it is or more about it and give us a treatment plan. So, more medical stuff. So this has been going on, all the medical stuff, for about 2, maybe 4 years now. It's over 2 years, closer to 3 or 4 years, ongoing operations and medical issues. And now the worst would be cancer, or any kind of cancer. So we'll see. We're going to find out more very soon. Just one more thing. I just want to get away from medical stuff. I don't want to deal with any medical issues anymore. I want to just go up to the mountains, or head up to Tahoe or the Redwoods, or just get away and take the dogs and just be outside in nature, in the woods. But I don't feel like I can really leave for very long now, because every week there's another medical appointment. Just about. Or we're waiting to hear back to schedule a medical appointment, so we don't always know when. And we're dealing with the Veterans Department, so it's different than other medical facilities. It's a little different, the way they run things. Everything takes really long. It was 2 months to get to the pulmonologist after they found the growth on the lung and referred us to pulmonology. It took 2 months to see a pulmonologist. And then we had to do the PET scan with the radioactive dye. And that took a while to get that scheduled. They call you. And they don't always call, and sometimes you have to call and follow up and pursue the scheduling to get it scheduled. I mean, sometimes you have to do it, like you have to figure it out. It's more complicated than other medical facilities. I've had better experiences with other medical places than this one, the Veterans Department. And they don't have a full hospital at Martinez, and I don't know why we couldn't have went to the other hospital there. Oh, that's right, that's not Veterans. There's another one. We had to drive to Sacramento for any of the pulmonology appointments. After that, we did initially in Martinez, and then afterwards they requested that we go to Sacramento because they don't have a full facility in Martinez. So actually they're going to let us, because we told him it's too much of a hardship to have to go back and forth, especially if he does chemotherapy or radiation or anything that has to be done regularly. We're not going to be able to keep driving back and forth to Sacramento. It's too far for us to go. So we're going to do it at John Muir in Walnut Creek. So that's the news for the day that we got. Bad news. Some bad news. Anyway, it's like heavy to deal with. Just the whole thing. It just has a heaviness that you feel, like a cloud or a darkness, that up ahead there's going to be medical interventions and treatments that are going to be hard on the body. It's terrible to go through. I mean, I just, God forbid, I hope I never have to go through radiation or chemotherapy or any of it. There's some oral meds for cancer now, so I don't know what they're going to recommend, but they're all going to make you sick. So anyway, what are you going to do? You guys, come back. There they are. What are you going to do, What are you going to do? There's not a lot of options. You just kind of do whatever they recommend, or get a second opinion if you want to. I guess they would allow it. I don't know. Veterans department's different. I'm sure you could get a second opinion, but I'm sure he'll just go with whatever they recommend. We're not gonna need a second. We already know he has cancer now, so we don't really need a second opinion, but hopefully it, goes fast. It goes fast and we don't have to keep dealing with medical stuff. Like the treatment goes well, everything goes as planned, and we're not doing chemotherapy. A friend of mine did chemotherapy every day. I think she said 5 days a week for I don't know how many hours. Jeez, I don't know. It was bad. She said towards the end she couldn't even get there and go. She was too weak to even get there from the chemo. And now she has heart problems. Like, it's affected the other organs, the chemo. It's making you sick and ill. Your other organs are, dealing with it and processing it. Kidney, liver, heart, lung, all your vital organs. Your brain's affected by it. I mean, your whole body's affected. It takes you to where it almost kills you, hoping to kill the cancer, but in the process, it's almost killing you. So now she has a heart thing. She said it's not from cholesterol or anything like that. It's from the chemo. It's called something. Anyway, so I'm really depressed about it. Not seriously depressed, but I'm just down. Like, there's no joy. I don't feel happy or like I'm flatlining it. I just feel like numb. There's no real sadness or joy or any fluctuating emotions. It's just flatline, right in the middle there, flatline, where you feel just numb. And it's hard to talk about. It's easier to talk about it now because I don't have to get someone's reaction or input. Just film it, talk about it, get it out, and not have to, have any input or suggestions from anyone because we don't have a clue what we're doing. We're relying on the doctors to know what they're doing, and hopefully we have a successful outcome. But I'm very concerned because it has spread, not throughout all the lymph nodes, but to some. And I didn't get to talk to the doctor about it, the diagnosis, because I wasn't at that moment there. They had called the house and I wasn't there at the time, so I didn't get all the information. But next appointment I will get as much as I can from the doctor, as much as they're able to tell us or know, because I want to know what I'm dealing with. And waiting for months when you think you might have cancer was brutal. Months. And then the PET scan, waiting for that to confirm. Just the whole thing has been difficult because we never know. So we just live like he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to focus on it. He doesn't want to make it a big sad thing. He wants to just live our life like we live it now and not change that. So do the same thing we're doing. Live as, happy as we can, happily as we can, and comfortably as we can. And not make that the complete focal point, but it is. It becomes, especially when treatment starts, it's going to be taking front and center seat because he'll be sick all the time and have to go back and forth. Unless the oral meds, you could just take it at home, maybe. We don't know yet. But back and forth to the hospital. I hope we could do everything at John Muir. It's right there in Walnut Creek. It's a parts of it are pretty newer parts. It's nice there too. It's a nice hospital, and the people are really nice. The people that work there are really efficient and friendly and courteous. So we like that. Yeah, it helps. It helps when you're dealing with something harsh to have people be kind of courteous and polite. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. Ciao for now.